Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy MMA Propaholic, and I'm back with another breakdown for UFC 282. I'm going to be breaking down Raul Rosas Jr. versus Jay Perrin. But first, guys, let me sum up last night. Holy shit. We started off the card brutal. Absolutely brutal on my track bets, guys. 0-6 up to the point where Kyle Dawkins just made me look like a complete fool on the internet. But right after that, guys, we really recovered. We actually were down 3.12 units, and I actually ended up hitting my last four bets for 3.13 units and actually profited $1. And what's crazy about that is I had the same situation a week ago before that. So my last two guards, guys, I made over $6. Your boy has made $6. I'm wealthy rich. I'm getting there, guys. Just $8 more next week. I'm rich, guys. I'm literally rich. I can go to Chipotle and buy two quesadillas. We rich. But yeah, guys, that was actually six straight winning weeks for us. Up over, I think in that span, I've made over like 9 units on props in this 9 week span. So the props I have just been destroying, but my parlays, I did terrible in my parlays last night. I missed two of my parlays. But every other bet I had last night was a prop. I missed the Phil Rose sub. I missed the JSP fight to end by sub, and I missed the Dawkins money line parlay with the Holland over 1.5, which over 1.5 hit. Fuck you, Kyle Dawkins. You had a shit performance. You made me look like such an idiot. I was so disgraced with that ticket, guys. Minus 230. Congrats to all the people. Congrats to everyone who called Eric Anders. Congrats to you because he looked the best he ever looked, and he made me look like a fool. Good for you, Eric Anders, because you looked good last night, man. Keep up what you were doing. But I think I also lost last night. I lost the Levy under 2.5, which was crazy. I think most of the community lost. Nobody expected that fight to go over. Levy didn't really do anything as he usually does, and I'll never bet in the Tom Levy fight ever again after just watching that. But yeah, guys, I hit the under 2.5 in the Schnell fight for 0.55 units. I hit the Tuivasa under 1.5. I should have put way more units on that. I actually got the line at minus 115, and I won 0.86 units off that. I hit the RDA fight doesn't go for 0.96 units, and I hit the Hermanson Dolitze fight doesn't go at plus 100 for 0.75 units. So yeah, guys, I can't complain. Profit is profit. It's better than being down atrocious. But yeah, guys, we're back and we're back for a UFC pay-per-view. I actually uploaded my first breakdown for UFC 282 yesterday. If you guys want to go check that out, I'll leave the link in the description below. But yeah, guys, let me get to the tail of the tape. Raul Rosas, 18 years old. He's 5'9" with a 67-inch reach. Jay Perrin is 29 years old, 11 years older than him. He's 5'7", and he has a 69-inch reach advantage. Both stand out of the southpaw stance, and Jay Perrin has 10 more professional fights. Rosa has a 6-0 professional record, as Perrin has a 10-6 record. Jay Perrin has 3 UFC fights, and Raul Rosas has 1, which is his last fight in a Dana White Contender Series. But yeah, guys, on the feet, man, what I've seen from Rosa is like I haven't seen a lot from him up until the point where I actually couldn't pull up his knockout that he got. I've been trying to find it all over the internet, and if anyone has it, send me a link because I can't find it. But what I've seen from him with his grappling, guys. I watched every regional fight with him. I mean, you guys can literally watch the tape. It takes 13 minutes. It's crazy. He has all his finishes in the first round, besides one of them, which happened in the second round. You guys, he gets the takedown very easy, and his goal is to body triangle you and torture you until you basically tap out. He's trying to wear you guys out, guys, on his back. He is relentless, guys. His jujitsu is crazy good. What really like proved to me about Rose's jujitsu was in his Contender Series fight, guys. You guys remember that first round where he had this guy's name? He had Gutierrez, and like he had his leg and he had his calf like pointed up to his face and was bending his leg back, bending the back of his thigh back, guys. I have never seen a submission attempt like that, and the way he was able to actually just transition into that was crazy. Rosas is hunting for submissions, guys. Currently, like every second he's on the ground, he's nonstop moving with pace. He's trying to just wear you out. What I really like about Rosas is that he's relentless with it, but he almost gets too relentless with it because, like, I've seen him. We saw him like sprawled about 3 or 4 times in the last fight, guys. He got reversed. He actually got 3 reversals in that fight, which kind of like which is kind of crazy to me because Jay Perrin, I was looking at Jay Perrin's stats, guys. He shot 17 takedowns, and he's gotten 9 of them off a 50% clip with 17% control time. But Perrin has a 64% striking defense, guys. With that 64% striking defense, he got taken down 4 or 6 takedown attempts against Mario Batista, which I'm pretty sure he was up. I think I could be wrong, but Jay Perrin took. I don't know if Jay Perrin walked up weight or if he took that fight on like 4 days' notice, guys. But like Jay Perrin really showed me in that fight, guys, how durable and how tough he really is because he was eating tons of shots. Like Batista was cracking him, and what we've seen from Mario Batista, guys, is like he's kind of a top 15 in his weight class. Like he's on a tear right now, guys. So I don't really mind that loss, but the Ahori fight. Guys, I had a bet on Jay Perrin. I think it was at like plus 140. I got the line early in that week, and I went back and I watched the fight, and first time I thought Jay Perrin won, and the second time I watched it, I thought Jay Perrin won again. I kind of thought Ahori got robbed. But like what really kind of scares me about Jay Perrin is his striking defense. The guy's beyond hittable. He has a 44% striking defense, but he does have a boxing background, his family. So he actually is definitely going to be the most tough tested fighter for Raul Rosas on the feet and just in general. No one's really has struck with Rosas, and Rosas was saying in his interview that he wanted to strike in round 3. That's a bunch of horse shit. He does not want to strike. He wants to get you on your back. He wants to get you in the body triangle, and he wants you to get into his world. He is not trying to stand there and strike with you. But what I've seen him in the striking for about like 2 minutes, he does throw a lot of spinning kicks. He threw about like 2 spinning jump kicks. He actually landed one in like the very first like minute of, I think it was like the first 30 seconds of the fight in the Contender Series fight. But I like the pace that Jay Perrin pushes, guys. This is definitely gonna be striker versus grappler. Um, but man, Rosas is hittable too, guys. Like both of these guys are extremely hittable. The pace that they're going to push is going to be ridiculous. Guys, I on a money line perspective, to lay minus 260 on Rosas is intimidating, and just for many reasons, like the competition that he's faced is just they're all terrible. Submitted a guy who's 0-1, submitted a guy 0-0, submitted a guy who's 1-0, submitted a guy who was 2-0, knocked out a guy who was 0-2. Don't get me wrong, guys. The Gutierrez fight was a great fight, but oh my god, it's a good matchup for him. But guys, Gutierrez went into that fight with such shitty fight IQ. He kept going into the grappling transitions and kept playing into Rose's world, and he wasn't really standing on the feet. But like when you saw him standing on the feet, it kind of makes you think like this kid is 18 years old on a high pressure stage, right? He has ended all his fights in the first round by submission in his professional career. He has rarely has spent time on the feet. And what makes me think, guys, is this kid this year has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is about to be a 6th fight, guys. He's barely in those fights, guys. What Uncle Weezy has on his Patreon is the amount of shots that he has eaten in 6 of these fights, guys. I swear, because I have not seen him on the feet besides for at least 2 minutes, maybe even a minute in the last fight, guys. Like, because I mean, guys, Rosas spent over 93% in control time in Dana White Contender Series fight. Like, he got hit. He got hit on 12 of 16 significant strike attempts. How is he gonna react to being hit? I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you guys right now, Jay Perrin is no slouch on the feet. He is he's very good with his boxing. He does like to mix in his kicks, but I think Jay Perrin, if he can stuff the takedowns, guys, and he can make this last on the feet. Rosas with the unexperience. Rosas not really being hit ever on the feet. Like this really, this line, guys. I see the line minus 225. I actually saw Jay Perrin last week at like plus 240. I think it was on DraftKings, and I came extremely close to pulling the trigger for like half the unit. But man, like Rosa's jiu-jitsu is no joke, guys. He can get any type of submission. He has two arm bars. He has rear naked chokes. I almost saw him get like transition to calf slicer and had this guy in a crazy submission attempt in the last fight. This guy's jiu-jitsu game is slick. It's no joke, but we've never seen Rosas tested on the feet. He's going to be tested on the feet in this fight, guys. And a sneaky play on this fight, guys. You guys know I love violence. I'm gonna be taking the under 2.5 when it opens because I know the bookies are gonna mess it up, and I know they're gonna give a lot of good plus money odds here because 3 or 4 of Jay Perrin's last fight. I mean, 2 of 2 Jay Perrin's UFC fights have went to decision. And his Dana White Contender Series fight has went to decision. His last 4 or 5 fights have went to decision, but I mean, guys, you guys taken down 4 or 6 attempts on Mario Batista, who really has been working on his wrestling. He's not a grappler or jiu-jitsu guy like Rosas, who's going to really be threatening him with submissions. So Jay Perrin doesn't mind kind of getting taken down, trying to get back up. I'm going to assume in that. But I know he's going to be coming into this fight with fully prepared, trying to defend the takedowns. But he did good against Aori, but I'm not saying that Raul Rosas is some insane like wrestler who can get this guy down any second. What I'm saying is that this guy's jiu-jitsu is off the charts, guys. Like I know he's only 18, but don't be shocked if he gets Jay Perrin out of there in round 1, because honestly, I will not be. I on a money line perspective, I would stay away. If you guys like, but if you guys like Rosas, I would take Rosas inside the distance when it opens. I would not take him. I mean, just because like I know he can ground and pound Jay Perrin, and I know he can make Jay Perrin's life hell in this cage, and that's what he's gonna do. But Jay Perrin's gonna try to make his life hell on the feet, and I'll tell you guys right now, on the feet, it's Jay Perrin. I have not seen enough from Rosas, but I mean in the grappling, it's Rosas all day in my mind. But don't be shocked, guys, if Rosas gets taken down by Jay Perrin. But if I had a bet on Jay Perrin, I would not want him to go into Rosas' world because Rosas wants you to do that. But yeah, guys, I think the under 2.5 is just extremely sneaky at opening odds. I think they're gonna open in around like plus 160, plus 165 because this is a bantamweight fight, and in these guys' 4 professional fights in the UFC, they've all went to decision. And Jay Perrin's last fight almost ended inside the distance too, guys. Jay Perrin almost got finished, and Rosas hasn't seen striking, man. Rosas has barely been hit in the face. He's young, man. So I think violence is extremely sneaky, guys, and I'm definitely going to be taking it at opening odds. I'm definitely going to be taking a stab at it. Yeah, guys. That's going to be it for this breakdown. I hope you guys have been enjoying the breakdowns. Make sure you guys are checking me out on Twitter where I post all my bets. I post my NBA props, which I always post. I got my NFL 1 o'clock slate I got for today. I posted 5 props for today. I'm considering 2 more that I might be throwing. And I post all my UFC content on there too. I'm also in a Discord too, which I also link onto my Twitter if you guys check my Twitter account. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys check me out at MMA_Propaholic on Twitter. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy it. It's Sunday. Relax. Do whatever you got to do. Run some UFC tape. Drink some beers. Win some money. Watch some football. I plan on dropping another 1 or 2 breakdowns today. Make sure you guys check out the channel, guys. I always be uploading my breakdowns. And I also have been upload all my track bets too in my Discord. We all talk fights in the Discord too, guys. Yeah. Make sure you guys check me out everywhere. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, leave a comment, and peace out.